How would you motivate your team?
I would motivate my team by, first and foremost, creating a positive team environment. So I would want people to feel valued, and I'd want people to have the necessary training and the resources and the support to be able to carry out their duties on time and to the necessary expected standard. I would motivate my team by being respectful of others, and I would expect the same level of respect back. I would always be honest with my team members, because I believe if you're honest with them and you are transparent, that creates for a positive and motivated working environment. I would also promote inclusive working, and that's a great way to motivate your team. So I would want people within my team to feel that they can grow and develop to be the best versions of themselves possible. So I would be transparent, I would promote inclusive working, and I would also praise people. I believe as a manager or a leader, there is not enough praise within a team environment. So if somebody does something good, I would share that positive feedback and I would also praise them. But conversely, I would be honest with people if they weren't performing to the necessary standard. And that enables you to gain respect within a team. You need to be honest with people, and when they're not doing things right, you need to explain why in a transparent manner and also guide them so that they can put things right.
Thank you.
So that was a brilliant example answer to that difficult manager interview question. How would you motivate your team? Now, in a second, I'm going to give you the exact script to use when responding to that question. So make sure you stay tuned. But first of all, let me teach you 9 different ways you can use to motivate any team as a manager, a team leader, or a supervisor. So the first way to motivate any team is to always make sure that you establish the expected standards. And you do this from the get-go as a manager. Because if the team doesn't know what is expected from them, they are going to feel demotivated. The second way that you can motivate any team is to always provide the right training for your team members. Now, the way to do this as a manager is to sit down with each individual team member and find out what they need from a training perspective to do their jobs to the required standard. Now, the third way to motivate any team is to always make sure that you, as a manager, demonstrate high standards yourself. You need to be a positive role model and always lead by example. The fourth way to motivate any team is to make sure that you always treat everyone fairly and consistently. This is really important for motivating everybody. The fifth way to motivate a team is to always praise good work performance. And conversely, the sixth thing to do when motivating a team is to make sure that you tackle underperformance quickly and decisively. Because if the other team members see that you are brushing over underperformance or you are ignoring it, then they will get demotivated. Now, the seventh way to motivate any team is to consider involving your team members in key decisions when appropriate. Now, of course, during the majority of situations as a manager, you will be the one making the decisions, but there will be times when you can involve your team members in key decisions, and this will help to motivate all team members. The eighth way to motivate a team is to create an inclusive working environment. Now, an inclusive working environment is where everyone in the team has access to all opportunities and they feel empowered to be the best version of themselves possible. And finally, before I give you the scripted answer, number 9 is to always encourage your team to embrace change and to be trustworthy co-workers. Let me now give you that example scripted answer to the question, how would you motivate your team? Here we go. I would motivate my team by providing them with the required ongoing training and support, because if a team has the resources and the knowledge to do their jobs properly, they will feel motivated. I would motivate my team through leading by example, by praising good work performance, and by also tackling underperformance immediately and consistently. I would also motivate my team by involving them where possible in the decision-making process. So, for example, if I was seeking new ways to promote company products, I would ask my team for their view on how this could be achieved. Finally, I would motivate my team by creating a positive and inclusive working environment where everyone felt empowered to achieve great things and be the best version of themselves possible. That's a brilliant scripted answer to that question. How would you motivate your team as a manager, a team leader, or a supervisor? Now, the next thing to do, if you want to access that answer and in total 34 brilliant example responses to tough manager interview questions, click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my PDF guide that includes 34 brilliant responses to difficult manager interview questions. Make sure you check that out right now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you hit the like button because that motivates me, as always, to create more content for you. And you can always connect with me on LinkedIn if you want to. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial, and I wish you all the best for passing your interview. Have a great day.